Howdy there gamers, welcome back. It's almost been 3 years since I left school, alright? For those of you who aren't maths fanatics, it's a very long time. And you know, I'm quite the nostalgic person, alright? I was just sitting around, just chilling, and I started to reminisce back on the days of school. Right, now look, I'm not saying I miss school. I miss some parts of school, alright? It seemed like every time there'd be a holiday, you'd come back and all the teachers would be like, look, I know you've all missed school, but we fucking haven't. What we missed was just chilling with our mates, alright? And fucking about. That's really what we missed, okay? Because after, 3 years in the real world, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, okay? About 95% of the shit I learned in high school, I haven't had to use. The only time you're actually gonna need to use some of this knowledge that you learned in school in the modern day is if, some TikToker comes up to you and asks you some, simple questions you just don't know the answer. You never want to look like a retard on one of those, okay? But let me tell you something, alright? I live in fucking fear, alright? Since I've moved into a city, I have seen way too many TikTokers for my liking, alright? I've just been walking down the street, somebody just fucking dancing. There's people walking up to people in the streets like, oh, what music are you listening to? Just fucking stop, okay? So yes, I guess sometimes you are going to need to know some of this random knowledge. What is the powerhouse of the cell? The mitochondria, I think. If someone comes up to you and asks you that, you know the answer. You've saved yourself from humiliation. Round of an applause. Really need to know that the author of Jekyll and Hyde, using animal imagery when describing the murder Mr. Hyde commits on an innocent man in the streets to show that he's a bad person. But listen, mate, you don't need to hammer this fact home. I already know he's a bad person because he's fucking murdering an innocent man in the streets, alright? I'm not a fucking toddler. But yeah, I do miss school. I just don't really miss bullshit that came along with it. But something that made school quite hard for everybody, that in every school, always be that one teacher who was just the fucking Adolf Hitler for kids. The only reason they got a job as a teacher was just to traumatize as many children as they possibly could. Some real fucking anime villain shit, alright? But every single school had at least one, okay? For me, there was a teacher like this in primary school, alright? She was fucking constantly on her period, I swear. It was fucking insane. It's it'd scream at you for the most minuscule mistake. And look, I don't know why teachers did this. It calms down the older you get. But I remember being in fucking year 3. I was being told off for something. She asked a rhetorical question, so I answered her. Bear in mind, I'm fucking 7, so I have no concept of what fucking sarcasm even is. She just fucking screams in my face going do not answer me back. You would be fucking 7 years old. You'd have a fully grown 50-year-old woman screaming at you, alright? It's what is the need? I feel some of them get some fucking weird power trip with fucking 5-year-old children. Anyway, this teacher specifically I had, it was fucking insane, alright? It was year 5, alright? It was the end of the day, alright? We were getting ready to go home. She just fucking screams her head off. It's everybody to sit down, alright? We're all just sitting there chilling what the fuck is going on, alright? She starts going on a rant about Minecraft, Back in the day, Minecraft used to be fucking every child played Minecraft back in the day. And because it was a common interest among children, children would talk about it a lot, alright? So this teacher sat down everybody. She was alright, listen guys, I'm not happy, alright? Recently, behaviour's been on the down. Apparently some kid searched up a nipple on the fucking school computers. What did she blame it all on? Fucking Minecraft, okay? That was what she blamed. She blamed it on Minecraft. She thought, yeah, no, the reason kids are searching up nipples isn't because they have unprotected internet access. No, it's because they fucking play Minecraft. So she decided to ban the word Minecraft. Basically, once we got to school, we just weren't allowed to mention Minecraft at all. We weren't allowed to talk about it with friends. Step through those doors, Minecraft does not exist. That was basically our class's 9/11. She even went as far to try and make parents to stop their kids playing the game at home. She would send out emails saying oh, it fucking rots your kids' brains and they're not learning anything because they're playing Minecraft. Not because we're shit teachers, because Minecraft exists. I don't even think my parents read the letter, or if they did, I would hope they just fucking laughed it off. Because it was genuinely just such an insane overreaction. And I do wonder to myself, I'm what the fuck had Minecraft done to this poor bitch, alright? She acted like fucking Minecraft was the reason her husband died or something. But yeah, after I got to secondary school, I wasn't really screamed at teachers anymore. Literally name one instant where a teacher actually shouted at me, alright? I was deliberately trying to piss her off at that point. But yeah, no, in secondary school, I think teachers were a lot more calm, which is weird because you'd expect the calmest teachers to be with the fucking 7-year-olds. For some reason, all the insane teachers are the youngest kids. Because the younger they are, more traumatized they can get, basically. Look, I know at the end of the day, every teacher is a normal person, alright? I think when you get to a certain age, you realise the teacher who was actually mean to me, it was just, trying to do her job at the end of the day, alright? Swear to fucking God, every teacher does this exact same thing, alright? It would happen occasionally. It seems like it was every teacher, because everyone has the same experience with it. Everyone's seen it at least fucking once, alright? Every once in a while, a kid would just be sitting there, be like, oh, you know, miss or sir, I need help with this fucking work, alright? The teacher would come over, alright, and instead of, you know, standing at, you know, the same height and telling them what to do, getting down, you know, or pulling a chair up even, help them out, alright? They would, for some reason, they would, you know, get a full 90 degrees bend down to their level, and their fucking ass cheeks would just be hovering above their head. The rest of the class would just be looking at it like, what the fuck is this guy doing, bro? Visual representation, okay, is completely for research and educational purposes, alright? You'd have like the kid fucking sitting here, right? The teacher would come over, alright, get a full fucking bend of the back, 90 degrees, some fucking poor kid behind their arse, just having to sit there looking at it. It's insane. There is one thing, you know, from school that actually used to piss me off, which now I'm thankful for, okay? That is school uniform, alright? I used to despise this shit, alright? In reality, we were out here fucking dripped up, alright? Looking like, you know, we meant serious business, alright? Shit flickers. You're not gonna get more drippy than that. An oversized blazer, alright? We were literally showing up looking like mafia bosses, okay? No one's fucking with you. You're out here looking like Kingpin, okay? The reason I'm so thankful for this now is because once I left secondary school, it was better when everyone was in the same shit. You know, it helped kids from putting like embarrassing shit on, because when I left secondary school, started college for 2 years, in college, you don't come in with a uniform, it's fucking fine, you wear whatever you want. Literally on my first day, waiting for my first class, I'm sitting in like the waiting area next to my classroom, 3 fucking people walk in, all wearing dog collars. I'm sitting there thinking like, whose fucking parent has seen their kids leave the house like this and fucking allowed it, alright? If I had a fucking kid, they're 16 years old, and I'm seeing them leaving the house with a fucking dog collar on, they're living fucking outside, alright? When I dress like a dog, you can be a dog. But it doesn't even look good. You at that point, you're just putting weird shit on, just because it's weird shit and you want attention. That's really all it is at the end of the day, alright? These people, they just want people to look at them and go like, oh, look at what they're wearing. That's fucking stupid. Basically, if I see you wearing a dog collar, I'm not gonna believe you when you tell me you're a sane person, okay? Nobody sane is putting dog collars on, alright? I'll see you later. Farewell.